Good morning, everyone. It's Rivcal, playing some more Final Fantasy 4 Free Enterprise Randomizer, doing another practice seed for my race. It's now scheduled for December 15th, 3 p.m. It's going to be over on twitch.tv/Wheel of Struggle, and I am very excited to see how that goes. See what our objectives are. This time we've got a bunch of boss hunts. King, Queen, Eblin, CPU, and Pale Dim. Sand Ruby. Potential free character there. Dark Elf spell with Twin Harp is always on the list. Unlocked Sealed Cave is always on the list. Cocoa Forge is always on the list. And the Pastor in Teroya. Interesting. Okay, and we've got a Telestart. This is going to be really interesting. Tele does have some bonuses to him. Namely, he starts with Escape, which can make some of the early game looting better. Let's go ahead and see who he's paired with and hope this is not a complete cluster. He's good at at looting for items. He is bad at everything else. That's actually a good pair for him. Free hook. Okay. That's odd. So we're going to start with our character and our looting. Because Kain is an equipment-based character. If you can get good equipment for Kain, he can just wreck the early game. So I think given that, the first thing we want to do is go get that hovercraft. Mute arrows. Good if we get like a Rosa or like even if we get a Sid and a good bow. Fire Sword is pretty mediocre. It'll get by in a pinch. We found a couple items already, but they're nothing good. What we're looking for at this point is Ogre-Axe Blizzard Spear. That's pretty much the top tier for what you can find in most of these areas. Honestly, we might be able to pull off a little bit better if we get lucky in Eblin. And we are going to do both areas here. Oop. We're going to probably reset out of this a couple times. We're going to learn where the treasures are, where the monster chests are. You can't do the monster chests at this level. So, Heroine Robe, Ogre-Axe. So definitely want to loot this side. Okay. We got the full left side. I'll step out. Can you exit out of this? I didn't actually think about that. That would have been another good opportunity to use exit. So by saving a bunch as we go here, we pretty much minimize our chances of having to redo stuff. Unfortunately, we do want to get the rest of the items from that side. That dancing dagger could be very valuable depending on what character we have coming up. Let's check the other side. Okay. I don't care about the other one, but I think it was just the top one here is the dancing dagger. Yep. So there's 2 trap chests over here. Here's one of them. This might seem really inefficient, but getting this gear early is important. And a lot of situations like this. Oh, there we go. It basically comes down to the time you're going to lose is still less than the time you're going to save by getting this equipment early. So we're getting that Ogre Axe, which is a very good weapon for Kain. We're getting a bunch of equipment for whichever other character we pick up shortly here. Black Robe, Dancing Dagger, Charm Rod. That was the ninja helm that I accidentally didn't grab. Ugh. Is it worth going back for that? It might actually be. I hate everything. I was thinking, okay, the chest on the right is the one we can't get. And I was being too careful. I don't think it's actually faster to exit there. It might have been by the time I actually did the menu by accident. Okay. And now we're going to do the same thing for this, except for there's only 1 monster chest in this area. Hopefully we find it early, and then we can just skip the rest. Or, loot the rest, rather. Otherwise, you get to a certain point and it feels bad to start, or to stop looting. Second Black Robe. If we actually get a Black Mage, if we actually get a couple Black Mages, that's very, very good. I'm talking like Tella's not a Black Mage, and that's because his stats are terrible. Jeez. Okay. Same thing. Now, a very good player, aka a player with a better short-term memory than me, would remember every chest as you're going through so that you know which ones to skip on your way back through. I remember that we got certain things, so I don't think we want to go get that archer bow on the left. Okay, so I'm remembering some, but I'm not remembering enough. There were a couple archer bows. Like that one. That was a big waste of time because it was a long walk too. I remember this one was pretty good. Yeah, Lunar Staff. Third Black Robe. Those sell decently too, if I remember correctly. Second Ninja Sword? Thunder Rod is useless. Second Cane. Mist Dragon on the hook. Second Cane is not what we wanted here. We only found the one Ogre Axe. That does mean we're going to want to stop on our way out. At the shops instead of warping. A little unfortunate. Actually, it's probably faster to warp and then go back in. Awesome. Blizzard Spear. In that case, we don't have to. We'll probably still end up doing that check later, but with all of that out of the way. So we just spent 10 minutes looting. Now it's time to actually make some progress. Ogre Axe, Ninja, Ice, Blizzard Spear, Dragoon. Oop. Lunar Staff, Ribbon, the mediocrity of our party increases. We do need to stop in town at some point here to do some inventory cleanup. So actually, I think what I'm gonna do, rather than go to the Antlion next, think we poke our head up into Fabul. Nothing important to buy here, but that gives us a chance to clear out some of our inventory here. Lots of money, nothing good to spend it on yet. Once again, pop our head out quick. Just so we don't have to redo that if we die. I'm not expecting to die, but, you know, most people don't. So we're honestly pretty good on looting for now. I will poke my head around a little bit depending on who we find, but in this early game section, we've got better gear than we would generally have at this point already. Big Bomb does damage based on the character's HP. Which is why it's a great option for Sid. I just need to remember that Antlion is there. Let's see what we got. Crystal Shield. Not ideal. We do not have a Cecil, so we've got 3 pieces of crystal gear, clogging up our inventory. Not looting anything here. There's a chance that it could be good, but for the most part, this is going to be lower tier than what we've got for most of our weapon and armor slots already. Is there a chance we could have found something good there? Yes, there's always a chance, but we got to play the odds. This should kill. Legend Sword's the first useful thing we found outside of the hook that we started with, which is, while getting the hook is good, it is also obnoxious. Mostly checking for additional arrows. And then obviously checking the shop. We found some Cure 2s, that's fine. Cure 2s are good. Bahamut. So, free. He's going about on cycle with us right now. Maybe a little slower. Now that I'm not hesitating on inputs. Didn't want to waste star veils if we didn't have to. I will save before we continue. Mom Bomb. I don't love that. This spot hits relatively hard, too. If I remember right. Never mind, I'm wrong. Pretty sure this is a foregone conclusion at this point. Not too worried here, but better safe than sorry. Especially because Mom Bomb is that was a relatively, it might not have seemed like a long fight, but there's a potential for that to go long. Magma Key, so we don't actually have to do Hook Route. And Vanilla Dark Knight. Vanilla, except for the fact that you can actually, you know, punch him. That's right. I think you can do it from here, though. I'm wrong. This area has a lot of cutscenes as you're walking up and stuff in the original game, which is why it is not allowed exit. I thought you could do it once it was cleared. I was wrong. I thought you could do it once you're a stage out. I was also wrong. I do want to check the item shop here quick, because I don't have additional life potions. Since we are lacking a reliable mage. At this point, I'd also like to see if they've got ethers, so that if we end up needing to do a D-Machine grind with Tella, we've got that available. We'll grab 4 silk webs. Silk webs can be very useful. And we are gonna do underground quick before we go do our continuing exploration. That was a lucky find. We'll take it. I'm gonna regret not buying those Q3s. I know it. Black belt, black belt, black belt. ditch the diamond, ditch the ice. We only got one siren on our random pull this time, so that is going to put a little bit of a damper on any grind I was about ready to potentially do. Especially since this is a boss hunt. We will poke our head down here, see if it's free. I don't know which one that is. And I'm still not sure it's free at this location. And it's not required, more importantly. With the pan, that's 3 more checks here. I was kind of thinking it'd be cool if we could get the Baron key before we can go too deep. Or before we go to do Baron Inn, because we could do them back to back. Which is why I went underground in the first place. And then obviously do Land of Summon Monsters first, literally in case you get the pan. So if this ends up being Baron key as one of our 3 finds, we'll definitely be okay with that. Same thing with if one of them is Earth Crystal. Unrelated, but Earth Crystal would be really nice to get early. Good chance to max out some gear. Ribbon is good. Not what we're looking for at all. Very key item light so far. We found a couple things that were not key items. Get 2 items from Sheila. Required Twin Heart and a full moon. When we eventually find an edge, that is going to be lovely. Which, we don't have restrictions on how many characters there are, so I'm pretty sure every character is going to show up. It's just a matter of, you know, some of them are going to be like behind the giant and stuff. This is actually a very good party to do Twin Harp early as well. We'll want some more levels first, I think, but... Ooh, yes. There's our white mage. No offense, Tella, but... here's our real white mage. Okay, the second spot hits pretty hard. Let's see who it is. Ogopogo. Should be a single big wave this time. This might be bad. Yep, we die. Okay. Man. Back to back with Leviathan. It's the big wave party, and honestly, it's not that bad. I just need to be slightly more on top. Actually, what am I doing? You know what's gonna help? Actually using our resources well. We have access to better cure spells. That was dumb. Also, we have jump. Sid might go down here. I overcomplicated that. That's okay. It's done. Got a Porum. Okay, so Tella. We're gonna shift Tella's gear here. Over to the Charm Rod. Oh, we do have a heroine robe, but I think I'd rather do it this way. Package is not useful. No progress there. Some extra star veils. We have already done one of the bosses that those are valuable for, but star veils are good to have, right? I do want a little bit more XP first. I think we're gonna try Dwarf Castle next. Volvalis. Volvalis is not fun, but we're not magic dependent, so that's okay. We've got... should be okay on this. I'd be more worried about this being long than hard. Well, we might be in trouble. Yeah. That didn't work. That's why you save. And you need to know when to back out, quite frankly. Slingshot there on Porum. Gets her caught up with the rest of the group and probably and then some. Yeah, she just passed everybody, hence Slingshot. Let's try that again. I somehow suspect this is going to go a lot better. Let's get a Berserk going. We have another fight to go after this, so this is going to be a little rough. But I think we're in the right... This feels like the right way to do this. I didn't realize that only Tella was low for a second there, which was probably a mistake, but that's okay. Couple levels. I do need to watch Tella's MP. I need enough to cast Warp. Mylon, huh? Paladin Cecil. Oof. Yeah, we probably want a Paladin Cecil, but I'll have him join after this. I take it back. He's probably about as useful as a Cid. Although Cid... Well, no, yeah, Cid might have been more useful here. Because Z is, weak to bow and arrow. But this spot's relatively easy. It's a low HP spot anyway. Cid is very useful early game when you need that high hit point pool. Cecil's very tanky but can actually do damage too. We've got this crystal gear sitting here. And with Teleporum, I feel like there's a good chance that we're going to be going for a Berserk party. Like, we don't have any black mages going on, so this feels pretty reasonable. Warp glitch. Standard Beast an objective. That's our first objective down. And we get a character out of it. Or an option for a character, which at this point... And there's another objective. Awesome. Do we actually have a good weapon for him? Yeah, Legend Sword, I guess. Not good. Good enough? poke our head up here, see if there's a weapon. I don't really want to spend that much on an ice brand. That's probably greedy. My thought is, I literally saw Blizzard Spears for sale. I can grab a second Blizzard Spear for one of the canes and then give Cecil the Ogre Axe. But actually, I'm gonna hold off because if we had to do Sandruby anyway. If our Sandruby character is Edge, we've got 2 ninja swords, and then we can rotate a cane out, take the Ogre Axe for Cecil. We're in good shape. That is certainly not an edge. That was fast. Do I take the greedy package peek here? I think I could. If it's an edge that actually does make things a lot easier for me. And we need to poke our head in Mist Cave anyway, because of the boss checks. It's Iridia. I wish there was an easy way to check the boss without having to do the whole scene. There's our CPU. I'm gonna poke my head in the waterfall cave next. Same thing. Brenna. We're good there. I mean, I feel like we have to do Twin Harp to avoid having to do either Top of Tower or Bay March at this point. Me being slightly nervous there. Okay, let's see what our music is. Antlion. This is obnoxious but doable. This Kane is our best attacker currently. We'll have them berserk. That was dumb. I just realized. So this spot is pretty much immune to magic, and I just used Fire 3 with Tella, which is not only a long animation and a long charge time, it's not a key item. I don't love it. We're out of sirens. No dark crystal. No edge. We do have the Luca key. And a bunch of star veils. If we wanted to do some grind in Sealed Cave before we did Bay March. Yeah, we don't have the tower key, so we can't do that check. But we do have the... I mean, you can always do top of tower. This can be a rough spot just because of hit points, but it's usually not too bad. Oh, that's right. Oh, Grout is Mist Dragon. That could also be our path forward. Great. Hey, there's the Paladin we need. Holding the action there to get that last berserk up. I think we want the full party to be berserking, and then we'll just do focus on healing with the other two characters. That's fine. I don't feel like jump was helping that much. I think this should be good for a while. Never mind, Tella sucks. I forgot for a moment that Tella sucks. Perfect. Good XP. Or relatively good XP. It would be better if we had 2 more key items. There's our darkness crystal. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think we can exit here. Man. So we have 1 free character at Lunar Subterrane. We've got a bunch of really scary bosses. I mean, literally every objective we have available right now is a boss. Except for that Mist Dragon, which is also a boss, but it's an easier boss than the stuff on the moon, I think. If we go to the moon, then we do get... If we go to the moon, we do get another character check. Think we're okay. There we go. Got exactly what I was looking for, which is Cure 3. That is not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go back out. I just wanted to dip in and get that one trap, or do a quick trapdoor fight, because I felt like we were not quite strong enough to do what I needed to do right now. I suppose the other thing is, if I go do the Fey March boss now, I guess if it's Water Hag, we're good, right? It's a blue robe. And we can grab the other... Yes, yes, yes. This is the right play. We can grab the other Blizzard Spear. So we go Blizzard Spear. And Dana. Ogre Axe. No cottages yet. One thing I will say, as they've made some adjustments on this, they made the shopping a lot less efficient, which we are on T Pro or S Pro. So shops are a little bit more restricted because of that. But I do feel like overall the shops have gotten a lot more frustrating to do as different versions of this have gone on. Okay, let's hope this is doable. If this is Water Hag, it hits really hard, but it's also easy to beat. We're just gonna hope that it hits characters that have either already attacked or that we don't care about. It's gonna be funky for our XP curve. That one Kane's gonna fall a little behind. That's okay, because we get... I'm not even gonna bother going back and saving. Oh, maybe we should be using Cecil, is what I'm getting out of that. Never mind. That's fine. We are not berserking Cecil. That is what I picked up from that. Once we get a few arms down, we can stabilize, and then it'll be okay. This would be a lot worse if it was over at, Actually, that'll do. Right? Yes. For that exact reason, Cecil can now protect Tella, which is ideal anyway. We intentionally don't berserk Cecil so that he can protect. Got the two other characters able to jump in on that. And at this point, it's slow enough. They're probably going to finish it before Tella gets in, but maybe Tella will get to be useful. Hey, look at that. Those were not nearly as bad as I was expecting. Okay. They were... That could be useful. That could be useful still. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that that's like a... Actually, at this point, I would love for that to be the adamant in the adamant cave, just so that when we, just so we can have that out of the way before we go to the moon. I am slightly tempted to try the Mist Dragon here before we go to the moon as well. There's a part of me that wants to just reset out of that to avoid the animation and the walking out. However, there is still a chance that the moon character is Edge, and we have a lot of good equipment for Edge. It's one of the worst ends too, just because it has that long walking animation. Okay. I mean, is there something worth getting here? No. And No. Technically, I guess we could get Dwarf Axe for... Yeah. That's actually better. I hate it when I'm right. That lets us back row glitch the Canes. Cecil should already be good. So this is a very high HP spot that we're going to be fighting Mist Dragon at, which is annoying. There's also a boss before Mist Dragon, which, if it's too bad, I will probably dip out, but especially considering that it could be King Queen Evelyn, it's worth checking. Okay. I'd say what are the odds, but it's like 1 in 5. Like, it's pretty easy to calculate. We'll just life glitch a couple of these guys for the XP. Now that we're at 10 key items. Not huge, but enough. That was worth it. That was literally just muscle memory of I normally open all the chests and my brain didn't, it wasn't a conscious decision, but I'm not going to complain. It was I've been going for a while and a little out of it. Best state of mind to do race practices. Although honestly, the fact that my muscle memory is just automatically piloting me for that is still pretty cool. Okay, Odin, this should be doable. That is not what I was trying to do. Apparently she just whacked him in the head anyway. See if he's fast enough to get this off. The answer seems to be no. Pretty hard no. There. He got it! Look at Tella being useful. When does that happen, right? Okay, this is not going to be bad. This is just timing. Yeah, this spot is fast, which is really annoying with Mist Dragon. Hopefully slowing him down a little bit will help. So I'm specifically grabbing Virus because it should continue doing ticks of damage while he's missed. And then I think he goes missed right now. The downside is slowing him down during the regular portion, also slows him down during this portion. Tella's actually getting some damage in. Those items that we found for him are pulling their weight. Whoops. This really is one of the most obnoxious bosses in the game, especially for a party that like this. Like, we very much want to just be casting Berserk and letting our characters go, and this is the opposite of how this particular fight works. Whoops. Refill Tilla's MP. How is he going that fast? Jeez. This better be a key item. That's all I'm saying. I keep mistiming that. Got it queued up a little early. There we go. Longer than it should have taken, but about how long I expected it to take. And I think at this point it's faster to just go down and out. Just finish it. Which I will say, I hadn't even thought about it, but we really are only missing one more key item here. So there's a chance that, or one more objective rather. So there's actually a chance that this is straight up the start of the chain we need to finish it, or even just like if we get the adamant, we're done. We just need to grind and pray that we get a weapon that will carry us the rest of the way. I have a suspicion that's not going to be the case, but I'm hoping this is at least something useful. Or like I said, the start of a chain. Like if this is Earth Crystal, for example, that could lead us to another key item, that could lead us to something else. I missed. Nope. So the one thing I will say with that is we do still have some pretty mediocre weapons right now. So I will definitely still check this before we go to the moon. Okay, now I'm mad. That was a lot of time for an Artemis Arrows. Now, obviously, it is kind of like a Schrodinger's situation here, because if we hadn't checked it, then we don't know. And at that point, even as we finish the game, I might have done all the lunar bosses before we find the objective, and then I'm sitting there the entire time going, really hope it wasn't the Mist Dragon. What if it was the Mist Dragon? And it wasn't, but it could have. We're also still at an hour and a half, so like, all we have to do is clear Moon most likely. We may have to chase a rabbit hole a little bit, but with just one boss left, or one objective left, there's a pretty good chance that this is all we have to do. If Lunar Character's Edge, which is a big if, we have all of our equipment sitting here, and then all we have to do is level up, which, I mean, that's basically all we have to do anyway, but we're gonna start at Hummingway, just because with this party, I want to be able to... Nope. I was hoping we might be able to find some... It's been so long since I've actually got the item that I don't even remember the name, and that's really frustrating. The Berserk Potion. Wow. We're getting into the areas where I'm gonna do a little looting here. Bahamut Cave is only 4 checks, but it does have a chance to be tier 6 items, I believe, at least. Oh wait, no. You can only get up to tier 5, so actually this is a waste. Yeah. We're looking for tier 6 items, which is, at this point, only going to be trap chests and... Okay, so it's not King Queen Evelyn. Plague? It's Plague. We literally just picked up a Kamikaze, so we'll go for that. Perfect. That means our count is no longer synced. This is possibly the most annoying plague fight I've ever done. We should probably stagger these more, but whatever. We've got the one more going up still, that's fine. That is not what I was trying to do. It's fine though. Nope, you got the count right away. I was hoping I could be sneaky there. I could not. Come on. Got it off before I got the star veil down again. God, that's annoying. Okay, I think that should have him just finish himself off here. I'm doing this just in case. Get Tella back up on his feet. Very glad we ended that with everybody on their feet. I was really worried we were just suddenly gonna have everybody drop at the last minute. Let's see what the item is. Waste of time. We got the XP. We need XP. So there is that. Like, as obnoxious as that is, to go through that, 70k XP is 70k XP, and with this party, we're going to need a lot more than what we're at right now. I'm hoping that all we have to do is fight lunar bosses to get both our reward and our XP. At that point, we can just keep diving straight down into the subterrane. And you know what? If we additionally get, like, some gear on the way, that'd be fine too. I would also be okay if we find the pass and continue going a little bit. Get the... like, if we got adamant and pass, that'd be great. unlikely. Well, no. The only way that's going to happen is if we get ribbon. Or is if it's in the ribbon room. So I guess I'll say that would be our ideal right now. Is ribbon room. Okay, Palom. We're actually not taking Palom. Palom can be very good and doesn't need as many levels as Rydia, but no, we want to go bottom or top down. I was gonna be cheeky and start at the bottom, but if we do find something, we're gonna be going down anyway. And if it's this one, we'd have to go, and if we start at the bottom, we'd have to then walk back down. So I'm gonna hope this is something doable. It's doable. It's annoying, but doable. How scary is this spot with magic damage? That's doable. Cecil should be able to tank this because we've got crystal gear on. Not well, but he can. It's better than dying every single time, is what I'm saying. That's a really bad misclick. I'm out of life potions. That's bad. Well, as odd as it sounds, I really hope we are able to barely finish this still, and that it gives us something like I really hope it gives us either the forge right away or something like the earth crystal that we're gonna have to go back down to earth to check, so that I can double justify. Because I really need life potions. That's not good. We don't have cabins either. Crap. Getting this scene out of the way. I may actually have to go back down to Earth. Like right now. I think I do. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to be walking all the way back out every single time to heal. It's just not feasible. There are several shops I didn't check. We need to just hit all the item shops quick. I need life potions. And at least tents, but ideally cabins. Like I said, one of the worst parts of the updates to me, and I realize that they're doing it for like balance and challenge purposes, but one of the worst parts for me is straight up how hard the shopping is compared to how it used to be in earlier versions of Free Enterprise. Like, that should be enough. Yeah, we either need... So, at this point, we either need ethers or cabins. Which I don't think I checked Dwarf Castle item shop. And I definitely didn't check Tomra. So we're going to start with Tomra. If this just magically has sirens, I'm going to lose my mind. It does not. I checked that one earlier. Okay, so no cottages. I don't think we saw tents either. I checked Hummingway already. Pretty sure we checked Agart when we did the... That, just checked there. I remember checking here. Typo? I don't think they're guaranteed either, and that's part of the problem. Great. Mist doesn't have an item shop. That's it. Okay. I guess we're doing this. So the problem I'm running into now is, like I said, ethers. We have life potions. We can heal our characters up between fights with Cure 2 potions and with spells, but we don't have any way to restore MP except for returning to the Big Whale. So we're probably going to want to return and heal in between fights. I don't want to deal with the Wyvern right now. It's not King Queen Evelyn. And it's an annoying fight. I'll risk it. We're going straight. We're going to go down. Just had that moment of realization that we can make some of this a little bit easier at least. It's annoying but doable. Oh wait, actually, yeah. This is probably. Maybe this was a mistake. These things have a lot of hit points, but they give really good experience, and the treasure chest items here are very good. If we get, like, one crystal sword... Heck, at this point, Avenger, defense sword. There's so many options that would go a really long way. There we go. Three levels of pop. 4 levels for the cane that was a little behind. Another edge weapon. I do have 1 tent left. Okay. I'm holding off because a lot of the other bosses, or a lot of the other treasure chest enemies are worse. I got kind of lucky. I wanted to go in full strength on the first one, but the other ones are gonna... So I was thinking, okay, we'll do 1 on the way down. Unfortunately... Well, fortunately, we got a good one first. This is a 2-fer. Vanilla... I hate everything. Pretty sure this works. If we can take one of them out, we'll be okay. That's what I was afraid of. It's taking a little too long. I was really hoping we could take one of them out before we got to that point. Hella just wasted all of his MP. The script on the D-Lunars is a very frustrating one. Like, they have a really weird... None. Doesn't have enough for heal. Okay. Let's not waste time. This is doable. We just have to do better. Let's just start with that immediately. And unfortunately, we just had to use Cure 2 on ourselves instead of on them. I'm hoping that single targeting the Fire 3 helps here. That did not work out quite as well as it should have, but that's okay. We minimized the breath effect a little bit at least. I think we can now trigger the fight response. God, I hope I'm right. Because he can't cast Wall, and then they'll start casting Virus on themselves. Psyched to get our MP back because we don't have any ethers still. Tella's down. I don't care about Tella at this point, I would say. I do care about Cecil. Oh my god. I remember there were Cure 3s for sale in a shop, and I didn't get them, and I regret everything. I think the fire's a counterattack, so I'm triggering it too quickly here. Like, I think it's their regular attack and their counterattack, though. Sort of situation. So at this point, we just need to make sure that we are... I'm actually gonna... Ow. I was hoping I could get both of them in the air before it went off. There's the Cure 3. $200,000 experience for Porum, Cure 4. Canes get their level ups. Tower Key Glass Helm. Feels underwhelming. We're gonna tent this. Okay, 3 more bosses to check. There's a good chance one of them's King Queen Evelyn. Not a good chance, but an okay chance at least. Cecil's the only one who needs this healing. So we're gonna use a Cure 2 to save MP. That was our last tent. Come on, King Queen Evelyn. King Queen Evelyn with an adamant? No, that is not King Queen Evelyn with an adamant. The plague spot kind of sucks though. Never mind. I was wrong. So, normally I prefer to just focus all out on Cindy, but I think we actually need to take Mindy out quick first. And then shift focus, because this spot's magic attack is very high. Tella doesn't have freaking... Everything here is single target at least. I'm a little annoyed that it's taking this long. I would have expected this to be a little bit faster. How much health? This spot, I thought this spot had like 16k health. I feel like, and like almost half of that goes to Cindy. So Mindy should only have like 5k. There we go. Probably gonna be a remedy this time. So I really need to get this kill on Cindy. Before Mindy goes. We're not gonna get it. So we're gonna get the Delta. It goes on the character who is about ready to jump. We didn't buy enough life potions somehow. Was not expecting that. I figured another 20 in endgame was good. So at this point, Cindy is our... Basically, I was taking Mindy down to buy a little bit of time to start working Cindy down so that we weren't eating this the entire time. Apparently, the game has decided that we are just going to continue eating this the entire time anyway. That is awesome. We are very close now. As long as the charm keeps hitting... Awesome. I think some of these are gonna bounce. That's fine. Let's get our canes in the air. Perfect. Sandy is always the least problematic, but if the wrong character got berserked at the end there, or charmed rather, that could have been real bad. Okay, Baron Key. We've got Lower Babel. Let's give it a crack. We've got 2 bosses we haven't checked here. I want to check the 2 that are down here to make sure they're at least not King Queen Evelyn before we continue. If it's something I feel like I can do, I'll just do it. But given that resources are kind of limited, yeah, like we're not surviving that right now with the limited MP we've got and life potions and. Baggin hits hard there. Let's check the Wyvern spot quick. We'll see if it's either doable or required, which would definitely be doable anyway. And then we will exit. And I think at this point, we're doing a multi-save thing. Head back to Earth. How nasty is this spot? I mean, Glare always kill. No, Glare didn't kill. We have a shot at this then. Especially with Kane. I don't think I want to Berserk. But I do want to Cure 2 here. Hella will definitely die from that. If he was at full health, he wouldn't have? I'm gonna stop just messing around. We just need to get a physical attack in. Ruby's weak to ice. We've got Blizzard Spears equipped. It's like it's mocking me. So the last 2 are doable, but annoying. And at this point, I would, in addition to everything else, need a bunch of extra life potions for those. So we're gonna skip them. We're gonna duck down, we're gonna do Lower Babel, we're gonna do Barren Castle, We're doing Lower Babel first because it's going to be faster. The first boss in Baron is going to be the Alt Gauntlet. So even if it's easy, it's going to be long with no, especially with no caster. At this point, dream would be that this is the Adamant. Because an upgrade for Cecil or Kane's weapon, especially Cecil at this point, will make a huge difference for us. We technically could also check the giant bosses. We're at boss hunt point, so the key items matter a lot less than they normally would. Dark Elf. Could still be Pass or Forge. This spot has no hit points, so this is gonna do it instantly. Form got white. I didn't, when I mentioned Giant, the other thing that Giant would give us is, well, we could theoretically do some grind, but we don't have Ether, so it really wouldn't be much of a grind. However, we could also do the trap chest there, which is guaranteed to be top tier. There's a pass. I actually almost dislike that more. That's the end of the game. Like, that gives us crystal, but oh god, are we gonna be able to survive this? This is a terrible equipment set. I mean, I guess we could try it. I have missed that like 3 times today. Like, our levels are good. It's just the equipment that sucks. If I need those, we're probably in trouble. But Ribbon. I have this weird suspicion that this is still going to be really rough, but I guess let's see how we do. And by weird suspicion, I mean, I just got done saying why. It's because our equipment is... We have Blizzard Spears on our Canes and an Ogre Axe on our Cecil. Like, Gungnir Dragoon or White Spear would have been better, obviously. If we get trampled here, I will be going and looking for some better equipment. But I'm gonna give it a shot first, because we're under 230 right now. There's a slim chance we can get in before that. We have the levels. Like, Cecil and Kane are in the 50s. That's plenty for levels. Dinah! That's unfortunate. I really needed that to hit. Let's get going. Oh wait, we didn't hit, so we didn't counter nuke. That's bad. Yeah, no. We need to hit that. Although the speed with which he did that also makes me a little nervous. I will say a curse ring on Tello would also go a long way right now. Okay. We got past the first Big Bang. Let's get our berserks going and see if we can actually win this. Those were not good numbers. I just want to state that for the record. I realize that spears have low accuracy, so it's possible that that's part of it, but that is now an unnerfed Big Bang. Trying to remember where I left my hovercraft. I think the curse ring was in Eblin Cave. I don't think there was anything here. There wouldn't be in a item shop. The stuff we're looking for is not sold in shops, so we basically have to... actually, we're in the right spot for this, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's open some monster chests. I believe this is still one of the better spots for this, without having to go to the giant or the moon. We're not going to find any tier 8 weapons here. No crystal swords and no Excaliburs. But we can find Defense Sword, Avenger. That's the main two we'd be looking for, I think. Okay. That's a slight boost. Very slight, considering we already had a black belt. But it is a boost. Gold apple makes Porum a little bit more survivable, but does not actually help. Let's see, where else could we do some quick looting? God, I really don't want to just jump to Giant and do the whole cutscene, but I feel like that's our best option right now, and I hate it. Regular treasure chests here, we have a very low chance that we'll get something. It is much more likely that we'll get something. Hey, there's a cabin. If we can find an actual, or that when we get the monster chest. I mean, maybe the curse ring will do it, I guess. We did... Okay, Ninja Helm, curse ring, that'll help with shift the agility. That'll get Cecil up to a more respectable agility. That's all I wanted to do here. Ninja Helm is a really low-end prize for that, I feel like, though. What else do we have available? I mean, I guess it's not ideal, but there is one other place that has... that might be worth looting quick. Samurai shield. We're aiming at the right spots here. It's just a matter of actually getting the pull we need out of that pool. And it's not landing. I was literally just going through these tables today, and I know that this place at least has a shot, so it's better than nothing. I have to walk back out of this. Runax. It's Runax. Technically, I think Runax would be better. It's shield. This one? This one. There we go. Okay. That is all the places I can think of that don't involve going to the moon. That are, like, technically there's a few others, but they're really obnoxious fights, or they're hard to get to. Ninja headband. Ninja black belt. Aegis. And I think Runax on one of these is probably better. I don't know that it is. But we're gonna put it on the one without the, or that's less survivable. And go Curse Ring, Diamond. That bumps his agility down to 5. Which should put everyone else low enough to be reasonable. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I forgot about the gold apple, too. We should use that quick. I believe you get a full heal when you start the Z fight, so I think we're good there. I did not turn the battle speed down, so hopefully we don't have to do any shenanigans with that. And hopefully we can actually hit the Silk Web. Like, that's really annoying. The only thing I can think of is if it uses the character's stats, we may want to use it with Pella or Porum, which would make sense. Cecil's more likely to hit with it than Kane, by that logic, so I guess that's okay. Grarg. Would normally not bother resurrecting Tella, but I feel like we need to. That was a bad timing. I was trying to prompt the counter nuke before it. It's a tough Z fight. Part of the problem is we need both characters to survive so that we can get the berserks going. Like, that's the whole point of this party strat, is that you are fast enough that you're able to, is that you can get the berserks going and then flood the battle queue. But if you're just playing defense and healing the whole time, we don't have a way to give our characters, or to have our Canes and Cecils berserk themselves. Like, that wouldn't be a huge, or that would have been a huge difference, but we don't. Yeah, no Bacchus wines. No Avenger. There we go. We got the Soak Web down. We got the counter nuke. We should actually have a chance this time. We got our first Berserk out. Let's get our Cure from Porum. We'll have the other characters just do their first round of attacks. We still want to just get attacks in, if possible. Like, attacks are better than no attacks. That was pretty good. And then from here, partially just luck, but we just gotta hope that we don't get a high roll on this next one. Tella will die. As long as Porum survives, we're good. Perfect. Now we just pray that we don't get Black Hold. Top off Cure 4. That means there's a Berserk or a Big Bang coming. See if he can get this off before, or if we can push to another phase. We may get lucky. We did not get lucky. We're at a little bit of a disadvantage here because we are down to one character who can act, because the other two are berserked, but that actually does help keep damage flowing. Let's get Cure 4. I know it seems weird to keep bringing Tella back. The main reason is it helps pull targeting if you just have one other person sometimes. Or it gives you one more action for the turn. That should be nerfed. Awesome. Under 1,000 for everybody. We're gonna be greedy. We need to get the Berserk going. We need to have that triple Berserk to push that damage, clog that Q. We gotta get through 120,000 damage here. Another black hole. We've got a Cure 4. Unfortunately. We're on Meteo phase. We have a shot. We have a shot. Meteo is last phase. Just gotta keep attacking. Meteo's fine. As long as it's not immediately followed by a big bang. Skip Berserk going on Cecil. We're gonna get them into the air to hopefully negate some of the damage that Z is doing. Did not actually negate any of the damage. Meteo is fine. It's gonna probably shake and do another big bang soon though. There we go. 2:55, still under 3 hours, despite the problems we ran into. Oh my god. So, immediately, I hope that is a good example of the difference that speed management makes in this. Like, we didn't change that much between the first Z fight and the one where we actually won. The weapon upgrade we did, honestly, wasn't that great. We readjusted equipment a little bit. We equipped the power shirt and the ninja helm on Cecil. And the big thing, though, was that curse ring on Tella and then hitting the silk whip. That's what made the difference. And even then, not having good equipment makes that specifically weapons. Not having good weapons does make that a rough fight still. And we revived more characters during that Z fight than I think I have in most of the other Z fights I've done put together. Usually where I've won. Usually if you lose a character, they're gone. You don't get a chance to get them back up. You don't get a chance to get your berserks back up unless you've got Bacchus wine. You need that Avenger to get your stuff going. We didn't find an Avenger. We didn't find we didn't find Bacchus wines. We didn't find, the defense swords, white spears, which defense sword and white spear are on the same tier as the power shirt we found. And the gold apple we found. That siren we found, or the ninja mask, could have been a light sword. The ninja swords we found could have been Gungnir, or a light sword, or another, staff. The Murasame could have been one of those. We found a bunch of high-tier gear that was not good for the characters we had. And I don't think the play was to go looking for the other characters. Like, it's a thing we could have done, but I don't think it would have been worth it. We did have a couple shots at an Avenger. We literally only pulled Oh wait, no, the Artemis arrows were the other thing that we pulled. God, I hate the Artemis arrows. Like, Artemis arrows and Moonveil are both tier 7 gear, which means they're on the same tier with the White Shirt, the Avenger, and the Dragoon Spear. And they are the biggest letdown when you get that rare pull. Once again, the race that this was in prep for is going on December 15th, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Facing off against Markman, who is a longtime friend, longtime viewer of the channel. I went to college with him. We've been part of the Wheel of Struggle together for the last year, and I have had a lot of fun with that, so I'm excited to join their racing circuit between seasons with Struggle R. So that's going to be on twitch.tv/Wheel of Struggle. Hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.